is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Have you ever been curious as to what things were actually invented by Germans that, we use on a daily basis that we had no idea existed? Well, for people in Germany, I'm pretty sure you guys know what those are already. But me, as a curious American, I have no idea, and I would love to know, So I did find this website that has a list of a bunch of those things and, some brief descriptions and stuff that we're going to be tackling today. And I want to see if you guys find this information accurate. So I'm definitely asking you guys to participate in the comments down below in this video to let me know if this is something that you find to be true or not. And either way, this will be something new for me because there's only a few inventions I think I know that Germans probably invented. Beer and parties, probably, right? If you guys are new to the channel, willkommen. If you guys are returning viewers, willkommen zurück. Because videos every single day. Yes, I said that every single day. Jeden Tag und jeden Woche. All I ask is that you guys abonniert diesen Kanal und like the video bitte. Vielen lieben Dank für deine Unterstützung. Eure Unterstützung, das bedeutet mir viel. We're going to go ahead and dive nose deep into this thing and see exactly what we're working with. Los geht's. Yes. 15 plus things you didn't know were invented in Germany. Okay. What are we going to get ourselves into today, man? It says here that Germany is mostly known for its beer and environmental friendliness. But did you know that the country boasts some of the world's most famous inventions? Johannes Gutenberg, Ferdinand Porsche, and Carl Benz are just a few of the famous engineers, inventors, and scientists who hail from Germany. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Dang. I didn't even know that. Dang. I knew that about the Volkswagen thing. I think I knew about Mercedes-Benz. I did know about Mercedes, actually. But I don't even know who Johannes Gutenberg is. With the Porsche thing, woo-wee! From everyday household items to life-saving medical devices to luxury automobiles, these German inventors have created some of the most useful inventions, many of which are still used today. Alrighty, well, let's start with number 1, which is Bayer Aspirin. Every time you reach for a bottle of aspirin to soothe your headache, you can thank German chemist Felix Hoffmann. Hoffmann first created the pain-fighting formula to help his ailing father, and then later patented it in February of 1900. That's insane. Now, I didn't know about that. Now, listen, I've never used aspirin before. Even if I have the worst headache on the planet, I don't know. I feel like I can just fight through those. You know what I mean? Like, headaches aren't forever. So I'm just like, all right, cool. If headache lasts longer than 3 weeks, I got something deeper that I don't even think aspirin can fight off. But aspirin has definitely been quite useful to the entire planet. So that's actually a dub. We got a dub. Is this accurate, y'all? Let me know in the comments down below. Automobiles. While there's speculation around who's responsible for inventing the automobile, German engineer Carl Benz was the first to create what is the basis for today's most popular mode of transportation. In 1885, Benz developed the first automobile powered by gasoline. What? Bro, they had us in the textbooks thinking that we were the first people that invented the first automobile in 1908. That's interesting, bruh. They had us thinking in America that we were the first people to invent automobiles, G. That's wild, bruh. Anyways, yeah, they said Henry Ford, I think, was the first person to create an automobile. That's from what I remember. If I remember, I'm pretty sure I remember that correctly. They said Henry Ford was the first person to create an automobile. And I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't know. But apparently I'm finding out that Germans made cars first. What? Now, I need y'all to let me know if y'all believe that. All right, bacteriology. In 1870, Robert Koch discovered bacteria after livestock through Europe was affected by a mysterious disease. Without Koch's discovery, many of the world's health problems may have continued. Interesting. 1870. So he was one of the first people to probably create the microscope, because look at these images, man. That's insane. Accordion in 1820. What? You mean this was not invented by an Irish person? In 1822, German inventor Christian Friedrich Buschmann created the first basic model of the accordion. This beloved musical instrument remains a staple in German culture and is most often used in German folk music. What? Hold on. What? No, I seriously didn't know about this. Whenever I see accordions being used, I normally see them being used a lot in like Irish culture or something, you know, like they when I think of like Ireland or something, I think of like accordions, I think of Lucky Charms and gold and leprechauns and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think of like accordions associated with German culture at all. That's just my ignorance speaking. So I guess I learned something new, man. I didn't know how accordions were popular in the culture like that. Gummy bears, y'all already know. Hey, let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys aware of the sugar-free gummy bears and why they discontinued them? If you guys know, just let me know in the comments down below, because I do know. Very interesting times we live in. After seeing train bears at festivals across Germany, German entrepreneur Hans Riegel was inspired to create the deliciously sweet, chewy gummy bears in the early 1920s. And that man is a legend for that. Let's all take a moment to thank him. Thank you, Hans Riegel. God dang. You, my friend, are a legend. Riegel's Candy Company, Haribo continues to make gummy bears to this day. So Riegel, right? There's like this chocolate candy that I have downstairs. It's called something Riegel. It's a dark chocolate. I'm not sure if his candy company makes those as well. They're like, it's weird. Like it's like a dark chocolate outside and this really delicious caramely inside. Not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about, but if Riegel made those as well, they're called something Riegel. Riegel is in the name. It's like a black bag with yellow letters that say Riegel on it. I'm pretty sure it's made by this dude too, probably. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below. What? Hey, the next one's kind of shocking. Christmas tree. The tradition of the Christmas tree started in Germany during the Renaissance. Typically, the tree was decorated with apples, nuts, and other foods. It wasn't until the 18th century when illuminated candles were added. Yo, you know what's crazy? I actually believe this, because out of every place on the entire planet that celebrates Christmas, Germany does it the best, man. It's the most beautiful place to be during Christmas time. And I'm not saying that just because most of my followers are from Germany. I'm for real. Like, I've seen images. I remember my dad traveled over there when I was young, and he would always like send pictures back of how beautiful Germany would look, you know? And I'm like, dang, sheesh, that's insane, bro. Like, it looked nice as heck. Now, my goal is to travel to Germany during Christmas time, because that would be absolutely amazing. Beautiful. I mean, who would not want to be in Germany during a time like that? Like, I would be absolutely blown away. That's what that's all I can say, you know? Do you guys enjoy Christmas in Germany? You guys let me know in the comments down below, because I feel like you guys go hard, man. Y'all have a whole entire Christmas village like designed around the theme. Like, it's crazy. I love it. You know, Christmas out there must be absolutely fantastic. I could only imagine what it's like growing up in Germany, and like, you know, the whole Santa Claus thing, going to the Christmas market, man. Like, I feel like that's better than going to some of the festivals here. I mean, we have the parade, so that's really cool. I guess it's just a matter of perspective, right? Like, you know, some things are better than other things, but I can say without a doubt, I think Germany is the only place in the world that goes harder than America when it comes to Christmas, man. And that's no kizzy. That's crazy. Anyways, contact lenses. What? Wait, hold up. What? It says Dr. Adolf Gaston Eugen Fick. His last name's Fick? The hell? A German ophthalmologist constructed and fitted what was considered the very first contact lens in 1887. Made from heavy brown glass, Fick tested the contact lenses on rabbits before fitting them on the human eyes. So, Mr. Fick, Mr. Fick dish, you know what I'm saying? This man created contact lenses. That's something I didn't even think about. Because I mean, my eyesight for now is decent, until one day y'all see me on my streams wearing thick bulletproof glasses, my guy. But contact lenses were invented by German people. That's cool. Honestly, a lot of these medical advances are becoming less and less surprising that they originated from Germany. I mean, you guys' healthcare system is unbridled right now. It's amazing. And it's, from what it looks like, is maybe even slightly better than the US healthcare system. Our healthcare system out here is not the best, okay? I mean, think about it. And like, if you get picked up for any kind of a medical emergency from an ambulance, and let's say it takes 1 minute to get to the hospital, and you stayed at the hospital for like a day to get treated, that's like an easy 20K right there. That's an easy 20K you gotta pay back, man. They don't play games out here with that, man. Anyways, jeans. Levi Strauss, a German American businessman, and Jacob Davis first patented jeans in 1873. Manufactured by Strauss's company, dubbed Levi Strauss and Company, blue jeans were originally designed for cowboys and miners. Wait, Levi Strauss. Hold on. Levi Strauss, German American businessman. So the company Levi, we call it Levi, y'all call it Levi. Levi. You guys call it Lewy or Leffy? No, it's like, y'all probably call it Leffy. We call it Levi. Is that a German company, bro? Like, I'm questioning everything now. I'm curious, my guy. I'm curious. Next one is kindergarten. Oh, okay. It's literally like, in the name, children's garden. Meaning children's garden in German. This early education institution was first introduced by German pedagogue Friedrich Froebel in 1837. Froebel's notion was that young children's minds should be nurtured and nourished like plants in a garden. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then, of course, America said, oh, wow, that's a pretty nice idea you got there. Stole that with a quickness. But honestly, that's a good idea to adopt, because it really helps the entire world. I feel like the idea of fostering an environment where we, teach children like the basics of the world and stuff like that at such an early age is pretty nice. Pretty cool. Printing press. While Chinese monks are cited as creating the first concept of the printing press, it was German inventor and blacksmith Johannes Gutenberg, who introduced printing to Europe. Gutenberg's movable type printing technology enabled the mass production of books. That's actually really cool. What? Oh my god. Okay, so the funny thing is, I think I have heard of Johannes Gutenberg before. So with the printing thing, I'm not as surprised because I feel like I have heard this fact before. Don't know where, but I do know I've heard it somewhere. So that's actually really cool. So, hey, shouts out to Johannes Gutenberg for the ability to print my homework assignments and submit them. No, I'm kidding. I'm not in school right now. I took a break. Don't think I'll ever go back, to be honest, unless I really need it. Anyways, 11, bicycle. In 1817, Baron Karl von Drais invented the Laufmaschine, German for running machine. The first commercial, is it Laufen to walk and Rennen is to run? So wouldn't that technically be walk machine? Y'all let me know in the comments down below, because Lauf did not mean run to me. Lauf means walk, my guy. But y'all can let me know. Let me know. I mean, the vocabulary is a little confusing, man. And the first commercially successful two-wheeled human-propelled machine made from wood. The French would later add pedals to the contraption. Oh, wait. What? So you mean the first bike that ever was invented didn't have pedals? Then how did you get around town? Did you just like start on a hill and you just pray to God that the hill was steep enough to have the momentum on the bike keep going and then just go through the city? Like, bro, what? So that's what threw me off. The first commercially successful two-wheeled human-propelled machine made from wood. The French would later add pedals to the contraption. How are you pedaling without no pedals, pimpin'? You can't get around with no pedals. Like, you just got like a seat and a bike frame and wheels. I mean, you can move, but you really can't continuously move if you don't have pedals. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below how that works, because I don't know. Sheesh. All right, next one. Easter Bunny. Oh, what? The Easter Bunny is a figure that originated in Germany in 1682. Traditionally, it was thought that the Easter Hara would judge whether children displayed good or bad behavior at the start of the spring season. Oh, that's why y'all are so well behaved then. So that's how Santa Claus is in America. It's like, if you're naughty or nice, you get presents. But y'all continue the thing like, no. Y'all don't need to be acting up after Christmas. We can't have that. We need to have the Easter Bunny come up in here and fix you guys' little, like out of control little kid selves. So that's actually pretty interesting. A lot of these, childhood favorites for holidays and stuff like that are kind of centered around the theme of behaving until the holiday arrives. So you get, something in return, an award of maybe sweets or presents or things of that nature. But I guess it's worth it. It's worth it if you believe in that kind of thing. By the way, what age were you spoiled when you found out Santa Claus wasn't real? Were you today years old when you found out Santa Claus wasn't real? Or were you younger? I think actually, hold on. Who ruined it for me? I think some kids in school ruined that Santa Claus wasn't real for me when I was like 5 or 6. And then I wound up ruining it for my sister. When she was like 3 or something, like 3 or 4. And I was really messed up. And what was funny was I remember, like, I think it was over at my grandmother's house, and we were over there for like Christmas, right? And then like the night before Christmas, I went downstairs. I was crawling downstairs because I heard like a whole bunch of people in the living room talking, and I peeked around the corner and I saw them like unbagging these gifts and wrapping them up, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not Santa Claus, those are my parents. And then I woke my sister up and I brought her downstairs. I'm like, yo, look at this, bro, that shit was crazy, my guy. Caught in 4K. Anyways, 13. X-rays. Discovered by German physicist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen in 1895. The X-ray is popularly used throughout the medical community. Röntgen actually invented the X-ray by accident when experimenting with electrical current through glass cathode ray tubes. Oh, sheesh. That's crazy, man. Now, X-rays is something else. I think, man, I feel like what would be a revolutionary thing for X-rays is making them in a way where they're not, like, detrimental to our health. Because even to this day, it's 2021, which, by futuristic terms is still, Stone Ages and stuff like that. They're still very dangerous to our bodies, incredibly dangerous to our bodies. If you get an X-ray done, I mean, Jesus, you might as well count your blessings, man, because it does do a lot to your insides, man. X-rays are pretty bad. 14, record player and records. Interesting. German inventor Emily Berliner picked up where Edison left off in creating the gramophone, also known as the very first record player. A gramophone plays records or discs with grooves that are amplified by a needle. That's actually a pretty tight invention, I'm not gonna lie, man. So the first mixtape was made in what year? Well, it didn't give a year actually, but man, y'all was making mixtapes probably since the Renaissance era, man. That's tough. Because I know everybody had at one point all of Europe and the whole world had these record player things, man. I think they probably, they did start in Europe and they worked their way around to like America and stuff like that. America has been in everybody's business for the longest time, man. Mayonnaise. Y'all invented this abomination. Mayonnaise. While the French chef of Duc de Richelieu, I'm not sure if I said that right, Duc de Richelieu first created mayonnaise in 1756. It was German immigrant Richard Hellman who brought the classic deli condiment to the masses in 1905. Hellman later went to start the popular mayonnaise empire, Hellman's. Ooh, God. Oh, God, mayonnaise. I can't stand it, man. Like, mayonnaise is one of the last things I think about when I'm like adding condiments to my food, depending on what it is. Coffee filters. Amelie Augusta Melita Benz, a German entrepreneur, invented the coffee filter in 1908. As a housewife, Benz was frustrated about the overbrewing the coffee, so she experimented with different types of paper and later invented what's known today as the coffee filter, which is interesting because the coffee filter seems like a very simple invention. You know what I mean? Like, very simple. When I saw what a coffee filter was, I was expecting this very elaborate contraption that, like, you know, actively soaked out all the fucking juices of the coffee. I don't know. I just thought it was gonna be a more elaborate contraption than a piece of paper that looked like it belonged to a large cupcake. You know what I mean? So very interesting though, because it's very effective. It's been effective for, you know, at least a century. So that's pretty dope. This is a very good chance that you'll use one or two of the German inventions mentioned above in your everyday life. Learning about these German inventions is a great way to supplement your German lessons and start to learn more about the country's history. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what did you think about that? Okay. Now, for real, what did you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. Was that something that, you know, hit a little spot? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things I didn't know about. I did not know about that. Aspirin, did not know about that. The record players didn't know about that either. I mean, there's a lot of things. Even the German automobile, like, I mean, like, not the German automobile, just the automobiles in general, like, was first created in Germany. Things I really didn't know about. Very interesting stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege to talk with you guys, vibe with you guys, and all that good stuff. I think I made an announcement earlier today, but you're not going to see this video until tomorrow. So technically, in the past, I made a video about me getting a virtual reality headset. Virtual reality content is coming to this channel, guys. So we will be taking the internet by storm with that, and if we don't, we're at least gonna have a lot of fun, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So stick around, stand by, and I'm gonna talk to you soon, real soon. Bis später, Leute. Ciao. Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever. Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, you know, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.